Okay, y'all, I got another deck tech for you today. This deck is using the Night Blue Dragon Shield matte sleeves. So, with that said, I hope you enjoy this video. So, for this deck, I can't pronounce the first, so whatever. The Silencer, 2 of any, 1 blue, 1 black. You get a Vampire Assassin, 3/5. The Silencer can't be blocked. When it deals combat damage to a player, exile target creature that player controls and put a hit counter on that card. That player loses the game if they own 3 or more exile cards with hit counters on them. Shuffle the Silencer into its owner's library. So, that is why this commander is not in the plastic case, because she gets shuffled into my library. So, with that said, this is kind of a blink deck with... yeah, kind of a blink deck, mainly. Get that damage through. Once damage is dealt, exile her so she stays on the battlefield. I have 37 lands in this deck. 13 islands. I did have the Demir deck guild kit for this deck. 10 swamps. Full utilities. It's as follows. Ban more, help card draw. Command beacon to return my commander to my hand. Command tower. Catacombs. Aqueduct. Endless sands to exile target creature I control. Evolving wilds. Helmer Depths. So I can look at the top 3 cards in my library. Hopefully find her if she gets shuffled in. Pay 1, that creature has haste. Lonely Sandbar, Mirror, Sanctum of Eternity, like Beacon, return it to my hand. Tectonic Edge. Destroy my basic land. I have that in here for a reason. You will see Temple of False God. Now, this deck is a lot of based on what the commander does. I have a lot of help with exiling creatures, mainly my commander to bring her back. Let's push back there. Let's go ahead and move that up. There we go. That's better. Smuggler, exile an overturned creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield on my control. Devourer of Memory. Put a top card of the library into your graveyard to help me find my commander if she gets put into my library. If she's in my graveyard. Turn to her permanent you control to its owner's hand. Exile cards from your graveyard equal to the number of opponents you have. Just extra help. Draw a card and exile card from your hand face down. You may look at cards exiled. Doppelganger to help control. I do have some ninjutsu in this deck. So when that damage is dealt, I can cast this. Return that the silencer to my hand. Replica. Turn target creature to its owner's hand. Spectre. Siva Sanity. Yuriko. Circuit. Some of these are pretty self-explanatory while they're in here. Basic Demir good stuff. I don't want to go through what all the cards do because they'll take too much time. Reveal the top card of the library. Reveal that name. Yeah. So I have the Mirror House Guard in here because of the transmute. So I pay 3. Discard this card. Search your library for a card with the same converted mana cost as this card. So it's 4 converted mana cost. I discard this. Go looking for my commander in my library. Put her in my hand. Play her. So on. Discard a card to transform Tormentor. Hexproof, indestructible. Basically, to help protect myself. And I had a foil, and I really just wanted to put it in here. That's the only reason, really. I have a identity thief. Another ninja. Carpet Leaf Angel. Sacrifice X lands, put X 1 more encounters on Copperleaf Angel. It is a flying creature. Having a bomb card for when I can't get my commander's ability going off. Ninjutsu. Yep, so I can flash this in, XL, put it back down, Shapeshifter. Deadeye Navigator, XL creature. You may look at the top card of the library. And my last ninja. So a couple of ninjas to help me get some stuff going off. Most of my creatures in this deck, exile a creature, return to the battlefield at the moment of combat. So once combat is dealt, and I'm in my second main phase, actually, no, I think it has to be done immediately after combat before second main. So I can exile her, put it back out into the battlefield, then go to second main phase. I have 2 enchantments. Search. So after beginning of my upkeep, look at the top card of my library. You may put it into my graveyard. Then if you have 7 or more, transform it. Look at the top 4 cards of the library. Basically to help me find my commander when she's lost in my library. And then I have Mirror Maid. You may have Mirror Maid enter the battlefield as a copy of any artifact or enchantment on the battlefield. Just to help me a little more. Artifacts, 15. So that was, I don't think I said it, I usually do, 26 creatures, 2 enchantments, 15 artifacts. Soul Ring. Sanctum, remove permanent you control from the game. Signet. Illusionist Bracers. Whenever, if it's not in mana ability, copy that ability. So it will copy her ability. Okay, you go there. Mask of Memory to help me draw a card. Mind Stone. Copy target triggered ability you control. You may choose new targets. Just for boots. Sphere. So I have Crucible of the Worlds in here to get back my command beacon and the other land that gets exile or sacrifices to return a creature to my hand. So that's why I have Crucible of the Worlds in here. Because I have that, I also have the Copper Angel. That way I could get those lands back. Draw a card, transform Tome. Pay 1, tap target non-land permanent, and then transform it back. So this Tome is constantly flipping over. I actually went to pre-release, and this was a topic of debate. It stays tapped, I believe, once you draw the card to transform it. Then next upkeep, you can use it. And so on and so on. So Portal of Sanctuary, return target creature and any enchantments attached to it. Active its ability only during the return. So basically, helps me. Whenever you activate an ability, if it isn't a mana ability, you may pay 2. If you do, copy that ability. So if I have all 3 of these artifacts out, where's bracers? If I have bracers out, attached to or tie, the silencer, I decided I couldn't pronounce the name, so I skipped that. But basically, if I have that, okay, I'm gonna go and look for it. Even if I have that, bracers, found it. So if I have all of these out on the battlefield, I can kill someone with her ability instantly. So that's a pretty sick combo if I get those out. Even lithoform engine. But hold on. Helm of the Host, make a copy so I could get another damage through. Copy target triggered or activated or triggered ability. So again, all these artifacts help me have this ability trigger up to 3 or 4 times. But again, you gotta really get those out on the battlefield. Spells, I have 19. Kind of self-explanatory. Why? Because Essence Flux, Exile, Preordain, help me look. Raise Dead, in case I have a creature in the graveyard on one back. Boomerang, turn target permanent to its owner's hand. Lindell's Vault, so I can find the silencer. Mission Briefing, so I can, keep looking for it. Pill from Reality, return target creature you control and target creature you don't control to its owner's hands. Time Tryst, mostly blink cards, Telling Time. Telling Time, Dreamcatch, draw 3 cards and put 2 cards from your hand. Faded. Put token onto the battlefield, that's a copy of target creature you control. If it's in your turn, scry 2. Ghostly Flicker. Grim Tutor. Great pull. Even great in this deck, because when the silencer is lost in my library, I can tutor for her. I should probably add that rogue in this deck too, that tutors. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. First test play, as always. Counter target spell unless his controller discards his or her hand. It also has transmute. Same random cost as this card into my hand. So I can transmute for any of my 3 mana cost cards. Mostly, I'll probably go grab the tutor. Hey, get back in. Ancient Excavation. Draw cards equal to the number in your hand. Again, of that. Clutch of the Undercity, transmute. 4 mana cost. Mainly to find Silencer as well. Price of Fame. 2 less if it targets a legendary creature. And I get to surveil. Mainly why I have it in here is for the surveil. In case I need to find answers. Final Parting. Search your library for 2 cards, put one of them into your hand and the other into the graveyard. Then shuffle. So again, that's to help me find my commander. This is also to help me find my commander. So most of my spells in this deck are to help me find my commander and or blink my commander. At the moment, damage is dealt. So, yeah, that concludes this commander. It's one of my more difficult decks because there's just a lot going on. You gotta, not a lot, but like, if your commander is lost in your library, it's gonna take a while to get it back. If you don't have your exile spells to blink her, it's a lot of strategy planning, basically. So, yeah, if you like this video, leave a like. If you have any comments, you know what to do. Comment in the comment section. For the most part, I feel like this deck would do well. So go ahead And like I always have, a lot more decks coming, planned. Some re-edits as well. Or, not re-edits, but completely reconstructed decks coming out. So, leave a like, subscribe, whatnot. I already said that. So I don't drown on too much longer. See y'all in the next video.